Now, people, I have to make this clear. Hasselbank, it's not really a focus on him, but it's a focus on a man going against his own country, right? So before we dig into him, I want to say that this is the reason why I don't really care for internationals, even though I'm doing these watch-alongs, don't really care for them, because they're becoming a club thing. They're becoming a club thing, but only the players have to be from the country. It making no sense. Hasselbank, I respect you, brother, and I want you to have a job, and I'm glad that you got a job, but why couldn't you be, when this is internationals, now you're going up against your country. Pause right there. Fives, you telling me if this was England versus St. Vincent, you put it on an England shirt? Tell me that. Tell me that's what you're doing.
I was born here, but I do a Vinci shirt. That's from motherland, isn't it?
So tell me what you're... Head, say the words. What shirt are you wearing, England versus St. Vincent?
I do a Vinci shirt.
Right. Explain what's Hasselbank doing to me. Explain. Explain what any man from any other land is doing, holding down another nation. I'm not saying you can't go work in their league. I'm saying it's time for international work. My country, pride time versus your country. They have a Dutchman on the bench. Is he going to celebrate when England scores?
Sven-Goran Eriksson, yeah?
Wait, no, Fives, no. Hasselbank.
Okay.
Is he going to celebrate? Would you celebrate? If England score against St. Vincent, would you celebrate?
No, I won't. I'll be vexed.
You'd be vexed, right? I need to see what Hasselbank is going to do tonight. I need to see it. And you know what?
Well, you know what?
Before I let you go, just a little side note. When Arteta was at Man City, he celebrated all the time. When they score against Arsenal, he sat still because he's a gooner. See me? He's working for City. There's no contract say you got to celebrate. Sit still. But everyone else, he's jumping all over the place. See what I'm saying? I don't think, even if Arteta was a part of the England setup and they play Spain and they beat Spain, that he's going to celebrate. No one's going to do that. And
Jose Mourinho might though.
The players, and we know Clarkey and that, they've explained that this is a job to them.
Yes.
So if this is a job, why are you not bringing in countries for? Because that's not job. Countries is about pride. That's not job no more. I'll let you go.
Of course, it takes
I'll let you go.
It takes a different thing when it's your people's nation. You're saying your grandparents, your great grandparents. You want to play because you think of especially when I watch African nations, and like, all right, some of them might go to France and some might play in Germany. One or two go, but when you see how it is, you see some of these African players. They're like, bro, I got to play for my motherland, and I think just not even for the culture, just the historic things, what they had to go through, especially when they're representing on the world stage in sports. That's why you see them, like when you see them come up in sports, like they're not skinning no teeth because we're repping our country. You only have to look at the Olympics, bro. People go hard for their country, bro.
You don't even have to go that far, bro. Look at the man them that play for Ukraine. You can tell that them man ain't playing no football, blood. Them man are on some, we got to fix our country. We got to get eyes on our country. When them man score a simple little tap in, the passion in their face is ridiculous. You'd think they scored a goal like your boa.
It's the relief. It's the relief.
You see what I'm saying? Them man are playing for something else. It's bigger than football.
Of course it's bigger than football.
I don't understand. Help me.
I'll do my best.
I already know. I think you're on the same page as me that it should be countryman versus countryman. We should be mixing this thing up here. In international, not club, international. It should be everyone from here versus everyone from there. Right. Are you with that or are you not with that?
Yeah. But here's the thing now, yeah? You see what it is now? Like we said, like we're born here, and if England's play service, I'm going to wear a Vincentian shirt. Now, guys like Clarence Seedorf, Edgar Davids, down to Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Those guys come from Dutch Antilles. Just like St. Lucia's is under the colony and the Commonwealth of the UK. They come from Dutch Antilles, like Aruba. They come from like anything that's Dutch Antilles, parts of South Africa with the Boers. You know what I'm saying? So they will come from places like Suriname and all these places there and represent. So his birthright of his people will be one of those Dutch Antilles, you know, so, or Dutch colonial, wherever the Dutch has ever colonized. So that's the Davies, that's the Ruud Ullits, that's the Patrick Kluiverts. Yes, they may have been born in Holland, and some of them weren't. They were born in the Holland Commonwealth, so to speak. Yeah, so this is why they get to play for Holland. You know, they got, you know, when it's time they want to go, they can go to Holland and chill because of colonial laws and all that K-pop. Yeah, so that's how that come about. So
I know that. That's what I'm talking about. I just want to know what's going on. How can man do this? I don't understand.
Well, like you said, it's a job. If you want to be with me.
Okay, then. So it's not a England one. That's you can't say that. You can't say England one.
Emotions are going to be torn. You as a part of a coach's setup. You know, if you get to the final, it means boy, there's always the problems of when this is said and done.
What if fight broke out? You're gonna fight your countrymen for another country?
No,
really?
There's not going to be no fights in this game. The only fight is going to be is the winning fight, and that's the game, and that's the ball in the back of the net, right? And that's how it's going to be. I don't know. He's going to be torn between the two because when the national anthems stand up, you might stand up for two of them.
Fives. No, wait. See, you're jumping the gun. One, you can't say there's no fight. This is football, and this is country. This is what I'm saying. So if fight broke out, is Hasselbank gonna thump up a Dutchman for an Englishman?
No, right. He has to step away and stay neutral.
And like you just said, when national anthems start play, is Hasselbank gonna put his hand on the three lions for the Dutch?
He's not. He ain't doing that. He ain't gonna go as far as that, bro. He's not gonna do that. I mean, he's not gonna be doing one of them, bro. He ain't doing
a joke thing, innit?
He's not doing that.
That's a joke thing.
If Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank would not do that.
What would you do? You work for England. You're playing against St. Vincent national anthem play. What you doing?
Put my hand over my heart.
So why can't Hasselbank do it? Why can't Hasselbank do it?
Huh?
Why can't Hasselbank do it?
Because I know about how I feel about the country and the places where I know I come from. Even though St. Vincent is a place where they come take us from, you know, Western Africa to bring us.
You don't need to get deep. You're from St. Vincent.
We don't get deep into that. But nevertheless, you know the point I'm making. Of course.
The bottom line is what I'm trying to say is stuff like this don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense to me.
Maybe it's not to make any fucking sense at all, brother. Do you consider that? Maybe it's not to make any type of sense at all, fam.
It don't make no sense to me. Because to me, if I'm to me, it's embarrassing, is what it is. It's the French. Remember that French team? You know what I'm talking about? That French team that was basically African, right?
The World Cup winning team.
Yeah, right.
That's the World Cup winning team was based on that.
Listen, that team is African, bruv.
Of course it is.
Right. So France ain't win nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Of course I did. Of course. The French know it too.
That shame. The African nation can go, we won that for you, man.
Yes, it has been said. It's true.
Thank you. So same way, if Sven won something, that's Sweden won something for you, man. Now that Gareth is in charge, you got English, man. But now I can say with my chest, if England win this thing, and it's because of goals, right? Hasselbank must be a man about goals, right? The Dutch won it for you. How about that? You don't like that, do you? If you don't like that, make sure you got Englishman in your camp. I don't see what the problem is.
Well,
don't call this internationals then. Don't call it that, because it's not what that is.
Well, so what you're saying is that a former player, your manager of a nation is not allowed. Like Fabio Capello, what about when England played Italy?
Exactly, all of that. It don't make no sense. You're saying that You're saying that this is I know they're the ones that are stupid. I'm not mixing my words.
You know they don't give up a flight.
I know there's some countries that do the same thing. They're copying England. You don't have
Germany.
You don't have someone from the other, oh my god.
But look, you're
Man,
right now,
man,
because in Germany,
you
they're
saw the
not
video. You
nobody
saw
but
the video
Germans.
that I was playing right before the show started. When
Yes,
you and Clarky did the all black England team.
yes, yeah.
How stupid would that have been if we did all the black players and then we get to the manager and I say, Southgate, he ain't black, bruv. What are we doing here? You pick the team according to the, what's the word? Criteria. And the criteria is England. You have to be English.
English black.
Explain to me, why did the players have to be English? Why? The manager's not English, so why does why?
This is what I was saying. This is what I was saying.
If the manager doesn't have to be from the country, why do the players have to be?
Right, which brings me to my point. Was it one of those games he was watching? I think was it Musala, one of you was born in England, or he's got English heritage to do. One of them young men.
All them man there.
The
German star boy used to play for England. You get me?
That's right. He gonna play for England.
But he went, I don't know if it's his dad or his mum. He just switched, innit? And gone. Yeah. You man don't want me, I'm gone. And I don't care. I respect that. That's cool. Same way when the English team don't want to take on certain man, them man go and play for Jamaica. Cool, go, because it's your right to go. It's not like you're Irish and you're like, yo, I'm gonna go play for Jamaica. No, you can't do that. You got Jamaican in you, so you can go there. But because you live in England, you're like, I might as well try and go for the England team, innit? It makes sense. But get me? You got Caribbean. That's why Zaha and them man, Bowie and them man, they go and play for their African nation. They don't need to beg England.
Right, because they get more playing time. Yeah, it doesn't matter where they are. Of course, no.
But yeah, man, I don't know if it's that I'm just old school, but it makes no international football makes no sense, and it's been making no sense for years. It's not Hasselbank. It's been man managing countries that they don't come from. So where's the pride? I don't get the pride in that. To you, it's just a competition. This ain't pride about country because you're not from there.
Well, Senegal, yeah. Senegal is a French colony, yeah. So more time when they have with the international coaches or managers, it's somebody from France because they are under the French colony. It's always someone from France, and there's many players that when we've never heard of until they pop up on the major tournaments. You're like, wow. And
the sad thing about it is, it's probably because the FA don't respect their own, and I'm talking about FA of everyone's FA. Because I bet you any money, if the Dutch FA phone Hasselbank and say, "We got a job for you," he's gone. That's his country.
Of course he's gone. Of course he's gone.
Clearly, they didn't want him, but England did, so he go where he's wanted. I understand.
Exactly. Yeah.
But this is about countries. You're fighting for your country. That's like going to war.
It is going to war.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Now, can you sign up with anyone's army? No. You have to be from there, right? Or at least have citizenship. At least have citizenship. You have to be from there.
Yeah, you know
that one of Arsenal's ex-goalkeepers, what's his name? Can't remember his name, but he tried to get citizenship so he could play for England. And they were like, nah, bro, you're Spanish, bro.
Yeah, I remember that story, yeah.
It's like, why are you begging it? Clearly Spain don't want you. Behave yourself. You get me? Behave yourself. How about you just cheer on your country? How about that?
You know something? As many as you see, right, Carmen?
Ridiculous.
I go to the beaten track. When we see a lot of, especially when it comes to sprinting, back in the day, a lot of Jamaicans used to go to America because the facilities and the resources weren't there as such. But now, it's so much. Now, the Jamaicans, you can't get into the nationals, right? That's the defect because they know they've got no chance because the qualifying is so hard.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You know what's funny? What was I watching? I know we're digressing, but we're coming to the end of this part anyway. I saw when Trinidad and Tobago, he must have won in a qualifier, and then the reporter's saying to him like, "What's next?" And he goes, "We're coming from Jamaica. We're coming for them Jamaican man then because we're the best." I was like, "Go on, islands! I love this. Yeah, man. Don't make it about one island, blood. All of them islands got man. Yeah, man. It's got focus. You get me? Not every island has runners, but every island's got something. You get me? St. Lucia, they got karate man, they got hurdle gal. You get me? There's pole vault gal. All them thing there. Don't think we got a small island that we ain't got people blood. You get me? But people, let me know in the comment section what you think about. I'm guessing me and Fives are on the same page. Internationals, should it not be everyone, not just the players, everyone involved should be from that country? Please let us know in the comments below. All right, next up, it's a little bit of a Fives, this is you. So I'm going to bring this in.
Guy that training every day with my boy Carmen Monero, days I couldn't even train, days I didn't want to train. And he drove me to do it. He drove me like, come on. I'm calm enough, fuck about it. He's not going to scream and shout at me, be like, that's me, I'm later. Make you feel a way to make you want to do it. Yeah, there's been days, I had some hard days training.
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.